Galaxy Opals right now are getting cheaper and cheaper in NBA 2K22 Myteam, and with Dark Matters being around the corner, the auction house and the market is definitely going to get even cheaper with certain players. And I do want to take a look at exactly how the auction house is right now, because we ended up getting new packs, new Galaxy Opals, and with everybody anticipating Dark Matters coming out with the new packs that we'll be getting, because 2K ended up leaking them, a lot of people saw them in their pack market. A lot of people right now are waiting to see exactly what happens with the new Dark Matters, the new players, and future content that we're going to be getting. And right now, before we do get started with this video, I want to know down below in the comments, what was the last player that you guys ended up adding to your team, whether it was a Galaxy Opal, maybe a Pink Diamond, maybe you ended up adding a reward card. Let me know down below. Also, let me know how much MT you currently have at the moment. Maybe you got 100,000 MT, maybe you're a millionaire, maybe you got even more than 10 million MT. Just let me know down below in the comments. And right now, like I mentioned in the beginning, Galaxy Opals are getting cheaper and cheaper in my team with the new packs, the new Galaxy Opals, and everything that we're going to be getting. And we want to take a look at the auction house right now. So right now, if you go into the Galaxy Opal filter, literally before today, you would only be able to see maybe 1 or 2 players available for a buy now. But after today and the new content that we ended up getting, there's a lot of Galaxy Opals that are now not only a buy now, but they're even cheaper than they were before. Like CP3, he was one of the cheapest ones, and now he's even cheaper. Same with Bailey right here. He is an evolution player that does evil to a Galaxy Opal. And I'm telling you guys right now, do not use your MT, because now we're going to start getting the cheese. We're going to start getting those Dark Matters eventually, and you definitely do want to make sure that you have a lot of MT ready for when that happens. And there's actually even cheaper Galaxy Opals too. If you just keep scrolling to the right, you're just going to keep seeing a bunch of other Galaxy Opals. Stoudemire, Zion out here. I remember when the meatball right here was like 200,000 MT, and now he's under 100,000 MT. Fully evil, by the way, too. And this right is just the beginning. If 2K does end up releasing those Dark Matters, Dark Matter Kobe, Tracy McGrady, Russell Westbrook, the market is going to get even cheaper. And you know we're going to be getting those Dark Matters at some point anyway, whether it's next week or a week after that, or with the new season. They are definitely coming, and at the moment, a lot of people are preparing with saving MT. They're not even buying certain players, and right now, you can definitely make some MT with the Galaxy Opal filter, especially if you can find some for like under 30,000 MT, under 20,000 MT. I'm sure at some point, some people are gonna either accidentally put it up for the low, or they're just gonna sell it right away, thinking that they're even cheaper. And so the main ones right now are like Gilbert Arenas, CP3, Bailey, Stoudemire. We got Zion Williamson as well. I do want to take a look though, because earlier I did see a couple other Galaxy Opals for a buy now. Oh, this one's a shiny one, 100K right there. And look at Allen Houston right here. So that's another Galaxy Opal that is now a buy now in the auction house for 2K22, and he's going to keep getting cheaper too. There's other players on top of that too. And with the way the auction house is right now and where it's headed, you'll be surprised. Sometimes you might end up seeing some Galaxy Opals. We got an Anthony Edwards right here. He's now a buy now, 100,000 MT for him. And I do want to take a look right here. What is the cheapest Galaxy Opal when it comes to like straight up a Galaxy Opal? So probably about like under 80,000 MT. We saw a couple of players here and there for 80K. So yeah, so Bailey right here, since he is the evolution card, he definitely is going to be one of the cheaper ones. And same with Gilbert Arenas out here. I'm going to see if I can get myself a nice little deal. Maybe I'll see one for like 40K, maybe 30K. You'd be surprised. A lot of people, oh, there's a CP3 for 80, 77. Trying to see if there's any. Oh, even Zion now 80 as well. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Stoudemire 80. Yeah, so they're definitely getting cheaper and cheaper, and this is just the beginning right here. I'm trying to see if anything pops up though, maybe a certain Galaxy Opal that I might want to buy. You got to keep your eyes open, because you never know in the auction house. Right now is a really good time to make some MT though, if you were to find some Galaxy Opals for maybe under 50,000 MT. You never know sometimes, especially as people are doing the agendas. They're trying to get rid of their players. A lot more people right now are going to try to sell their players. And if you've been playing 2K for a while, you know that this just happens naturally either way, just because more cards are coming out, more Galaxy Opals, more overpowered and broken players are coming out. I do want to see though, Ben Simmons at the moment, he just came out too. He's an oversized point guard. I do want to see exactly how much he's going for, just because I feel like he's also going to be pretty cheap as well, just because, yeah, you see, oh, is he a buy now? Yo, Ben Simmons a buy now too? Oh, he's already a buy now. Wow. So you're looking at an oversized giant point guard out here. You know, he's what, 6'11", bro. 6'11". Yo, look at that Dark Matter, by the way. Yeah, we got the Dark Matter right there. 6'11" point guard right now you can buy for 100,000 MT. And this is what I mean. Like, this is just the beginning. As soon as 2K starts dropping those Dark Matters and those overpowered Galaxy Opals, because once 2K drops the Dark Matters, like the first ones in packs, you know we start getting those really juicy Galaxy Opals. And 2K this year, they definitely have been doing a better job at balancing a lot of players. For example, Ben Simmons right here, he only has like a 62 3-pointer even after you evolve him. And so Ben Simmons is definitely a great example of 2K balancing cards this year. You see 62 3-pointer. So a lot of people right now are like, you know, he's not that crazy overpowered, but he's still 6'11". So if you can get them for like 80,000 MT, even cheaper than that, I would definitely try to get them for that low. And I really wouldn't be surprised if you could get a Ben Simmons for like under 70, 80,000 MT, maybe even cheaper. You'd be surprised. Sometimes people just be selling cards right away. Some people mess up, and Ben Simmons, you guys can see right here, 100K. Not a bad pickup for under 100,000 MT, but for this one, again, I would definitely just still hold on to your MT unless you see like a really good deal, or there's a player that you really wanted, maybe Ben Simmons, maybe somebody else. But you can see the market right now is definitely getting cheaper and cheaper. And I do also want to take a look at the pink diamonds, because we've seen some really good pink diamonds. You know, you got Rudy, you got Porzingis, but I do want to see at this point what is the cheapest pink diamond. I haven't really been checking the pink diamond market, just because, you know, the Galaxy Opal started coming out, and then eventually we'll see those Dark Matters. But even pink diamonds right now, they're getting even cheaper too. LaMarcus, you guys remember also Lamar Odom, he was pretty cheap, and these cards are just gonna keep getting cheaper and cheaper. Look at that, Greg Oden for 10,000. Oh man, what's the cheapest pink diamond? I'm assuming probably like under 10,000 MT, right? Let's take a look, and we got ourselves. Yeah, so hey, my boy, hey, look at that, beautiful. There's something about that name. I don't know what it is, but you know, it's a pretty good name in my opinion. But yeah, you guys can take a look right here too. The pink diamonds are also pretty cheap. I mean, they have been cheap for a while anyway. I remember the cheapest pink diamond used to be like, what, 30K? And now you're looking at like under 10,000 MT. My goodness, yeah, these evolutions. And basically just the more content we get, the cheaper the cards keep getting. Rashard Lewis as well, pretty cheap. And for this one, I know some of you might be wondering, should I buy a player? Should I pick up this card? Honestly, if you really want to get a card right now in my team, I would really just try to snipe it. Just try to get it for the low. Literally just say your filter to like whatever player you want to get, or you can do pink diamonds, and then just go for like the cheapest one and try to save yourself some MT. But don't forget though that we're getting more content, so you definitely do want to have a lot of MT. And look at that right there, 6,500 for that one too. Yeah, so there's definitely some cheap pink diamonds. There's actually a couple pink diamonds that I do want to check. One of them is going to be Rudy right here, because Rudy's one of those players that like no matter what card he ends up getting, he just gets the best animations. And with Rudy right here, I love his release every single year too, and I do want to see what's the cheapest one at this point, just because, you know, there's definitely cheaper pink diamonds. And he's already, wow, he might be under 20,000 MT. This card right here, dang, for 20K, that's not a bad value. 18.9 for Rudy. And Rudy right here, he's definitely one of those better pink diamonds available in the game. And if you can get him even cheaper than 20,000 MT, I would definitely recommend picking him up, especially if you can see one with like maybe extra Hall of Fame badges, maybe a diamond contract, maybe some added stuff that you do want to get as well. And I do want to see Odom too, though. What is Odom looking at the moment? Like, he definitely was pretty cheap when he came out, but I wonder if he just ended up getting even cheaper, because he was about like 15 to 20,000 MT. So I'm assuming now he's definitely probably cheaper than 15,000. Yeah, so he's like 14. I wonder if he's like nearly 10,000 MT too, like some other pink diamonds out here. 13K. Oh my goodness, the auction house is getting cheaper and cheaper out here. 10,000 MT for Lamar Odom right now. And I'm telling you right now, 10,000 MT for a player like Lamar Odom is definitely a great pickup right there. But still though, don't forget, you can still get it cheaper. Right now it's like 11,000. I'm sure if you refresh a few times, you might be able to get one. You know, people are putting up cards right now. A lot of people right now are trying to sell their players, which you always want to sell players way before we get any information. That's the best time to sell cards. When we don't know anything, as soon as people find out that we're getting new players, stuff gets leaked. And also when 2K tweets out that new players are coming out and they let us know the players are coming, more people start selling. So you always do want to sell cards when we don't know any information at the moment. You know, everything is cheap. So if you do end up selling something, you're definitely going to be getting a lot less MT than you were before. And you got to make sure that you're big brain right now. I know the Galaxy Opals are getting cheaper, but you know they're going to keep getting cheaper and cheaper. For a second, I thought this was 500 MT. Ooh, I was about to, dude, I thought I was for a second, I was like, whoa, but no, it's only 72,000 right there, and that would have been crazy. But these Galaxy Opals, don't get too crazy. You know, more stuff is coming out, more Galaxy Opals, Dark Matters eventually, and you definitely still want to take a look at the auction house, though, because you'd be surprised. Sometimes you might be able to find a player for the low, make some MT, and you just never know. You might be able to walk away with more MT right now with the market being cheap. And right now, I do want to make some MT, so I'm probably going to end up hitting the Galaxy Opal filter. I'll probably just try to get anything like under 50,000 MT. Like, if anything pops up, I might pick it up. You know, you never know in the auction house. They might end up getting even cheaper, though. Gilbert Arenas, I feel like, is going to keep dropping in price. Same with these other Galaxy Opals and all these other players that we ended up getting. And this right is just today. In a few minutes, they ended up dropping a little bit more. So, you know, throughout the next few days, they're going to keep getting cheaper and cheaper. And then once we get those Dark Matters, and then we start getting those really cheesy Galaxy Opals, you're definitely going to be able to see these Galaxy Opals even cheaper too in the auction house. And so make sure that you guys are big brain in the auction house right now, as Galaxy Opals are getting cheaper and cheaper. You definitely don't want to buy anything too crazy right now, because you do want to save your MT. And with the way things are going right now, we might have to get back to sniping a lot like we used to, how many of you guys remember when I used to snipe like crazy in the auction house? It might be time to bring that back too, because we can definitely make a lot of MT as cards keep getting cheaper and cheaper, and you can definitely buy them low and then sell them high and then walk away with even more MT right now in the market. And my biggest tips for you guys right now would be to just save that MT. Don't go too crazy with these cheaper Galaxy Opals and these cheaper players, unless there is one player, maybe your favorite player you've been trying to get. You can definitely buy him, but definitely go after him for even cheaper. Like if he's going for 30,000 MT, try to get him for 20,000 MT, because then that way when it comes to selling that player, you can make some MT back once you do end up selling it, if you do want to replace it with any new card that we end up getting in my team. So make sure that you guys right now don't go too crazy, just save your MT, try to snipe, try to build up that MT, and try to be ready for all the new content that we're gonna be getting. And we'll see what else happens once 2K starts releasing those Dark Matters and some future Galaxy Opals. And so for now, this is gonna be the video. If you enjoyed it and you want to have good luck in the auction house, then you know what to do. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and comment down below right now the last player that you ended up adding to your team, and also let me know how much MT you got at the moment. And if you did enjoy this one, check out the 3 other videos that I uploaded. I did a pack opening with the packs that came out. It was crazy. We ended up pulling the luckiest box ever. You gotta see it to believe it. Also check out my No Money Spent series, and then check out this other video with some future content we're gonna be getting. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. With the bill, roses in my wallet, and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like Rookie.